Hello, and welcome to Just the Evidence, Hotel Defuniak edition. Hotel Defuniak is located in Defuniak Springs, Florida. It is a quaint little hotel about 40 minutes from Bradley and my hometown. If you drive west on Interstate 10 from Marianna, you'll get there with little to no problem. So, we wanted to do Hotel Defuniak together. Bradley had some personal issues to deal with, some family stuff, so he had to sit this one out. So I kind of considered it part of the haunted road trip, but not really, but also kinda. So I had the opportunity to investigate Hotel Defuniak with um, the full range of gear that we had. So I brought all the cameras. I brought both of the EMF detectors. I brought like 6 audio recorders, and it came in handy because I ended up investigating 2 rooms while I was there. In terms of evidence, I want to state clearly in this episode that evidence is something we have on audio or we have on camera. Either we're able to hear it or we're able to show it. And when I say we, I mean you and me. It's not just a one-person deal. So if I experience something, it cannot be considered evidence. It's a personal experience. It means nothing. And I did have that at Hotel Defuniak. I had a very wild moment that I'm still not too sure about. I will say that my skeptical attitude is a bit shaken from both Hotel Defuniak and the Windsor, but I still hold on to it could have, like, my experience there could have been in my head. It could have been exhaustion, emotion, and just the overall atmosphere of the hotel. Just my imagination went wild. So that in itself is not going to be in this episode. It is not evidence. It is an experience. That being said, there are 4 pieces of evidence that came from Hotel Defuniak, and the first one is an EVP. So before I checked the room for anything that could have been considered an object that could create a hoax, like a recording device or a playback device, I'm talking into the camera, and a voice talks under mine when I pause. Here is that EVP from the very beginning of anything I filmed. So I'm officially here, and I have most of the equipment charged. I'm still waiting on a few smaller pieces. But what I wanted to do right now is test. So what do you think? Do you think that that was a voice from down the hall? I can certainly tell you I did not note anything. I didn't catch anything in the moment. Maybe it was there and my brain ignored it because I was in a hotel. Um, but it certainly sounds like a voice coming from inside the room with me. My mouth isn't moving. So, I mean, I think it's pretty interesting evidence. The next piece of evidence is the EMF session that I had on the bed. Here's a video clip of that, and let us know what you think. We need to set some rules here. Touch it right now. Okay. You can touch it once for yes and 2 for no. That's 1 touch for yes and 2 for no. Do you understand? Okay, there's no response. Do the rules I set up for the K2 meter annoy you? Was that you attempting to move the ball? Again, if you take any toy off, I will let you keep it. If you take either of those off, I will let you keep it. Do you like that? What's your name? Are you creeped out that I'm in your room? Do you think it's weird that a grown man's actually in your room? Because that is, yeah, that is pretty creepy, isn't it? Well, no, that's two. Wait, there was a one, a pause, and then two. Are there two people in this room? No. There's only one person in this room. Okay. No. Yes. No. Okay, flash the light for the number of people in this room. So one person in the room? Are there no people in this room? Are you counting me as your number count? Oh, did that confuse you a little bit? Did the fact that you were counting me and I did not think of myself as someone else in this room, is that the confusion? Were you counting me as well? Is that you making the clicking noise on the refrigerator? Or is that just the refrigerator? Is it just the refrigerator doing that? Did you have refrigerators when you lived here? Do you know what a refrigerator is? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? My name is Scott. What's your name? Make sure you say it loud enough so I can hear, please. I tell you what, I'll tell you 3 fun facts about me, and you tell me 3 fun facts about you. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? Flash once for me and twice for you. You don't want to play that game? Okay, we won't play that game. Was that you saying thank you? Hmm. Do you like making visitors to this room nervous? Do you wish they would understand that you were here? Yeah. Does it get lonely here? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about the responses I'm getting because I asked for 1 for yes, 2 for no, and it just seems to be randomly flashing. I don't know if that's because I'm sitting on the bed and I'm causing some kind of movement, even though I'm kind of like shaking the bed right now and nothing's happening. Um, so I think what I want to do is ask you a series of questions, and if you could give the answers in terms of numbers of flashes. Does that make sense? So, like, if the answer to my question is 2, you can flash twice. Does that sound good? No? I don't know. There's nothing happening. Um, I'll just give it a shot. What's 1 plus 1? What is... What is 3 plus 1? Alright. Flash one time if you understand the question I'm about to ask. Are you getting tired? Is it taking more energy for you to answer these questions? Okay. I'm going to ask one more thing out of you. I assume you've already done your best to scream and shout into the audio recorder as loud as you can, and that, you're hoping that I will eventually hear it. But one thing I want you to do right now, give me all the energy, give me all the power you have in your little body or your little spirit. And I want you to put all that energy into this meter. I want you to make it go all the way up to red. I know you can do it. Okay, that was pretty high, but not quite all the way to that red. Come on. Gosh, I have power cords and strips all over here. You can use any of those devices to draw some energy if you need to. I just need to see you make this thing go to red. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, that was close. Yeah, you're trying, aren't you? Let's do it. You got this. The next piece of evidence comes from kind of adjacent to the EMF session. So while I was doing the EMF session, I kept looking over at the ball in the truck on the fridge because I put them there hoping that something would move. I did not notice anything move with my eyes. But after the EMF session was over, I start moving stuff around. I decide to put a camera on the ball in the truck, and I go downstairs to grab some dinner and just kind of let the camera roll a bit. But while I was still in the room, the ball moves on its own, at least it appears to. So here's a look at that video. Cool. I'll go with you. as noted, the ball moving, I have a few logical explanations. One of them is it could be me moving around the room. And I think Bradley has a fair rebuttal to that, which is you were standing, or I was standing right beside the fridge, and the floor was creaking while I was walking near it, and the ball wasn't moving. It isn't until I'm on the other side of the room that the ball moves. Like it's waiting for my back to be turned. Um, it could also be that by walking in certain spots on the other side of the room, that causes the ball to move. It causes the ball to shake a little bit. Um, the EMF detector that I put beside the ball never went off. So it's weird, but yeah. The final piece of evidence is another EVP. This one gives me chills every time I hear it because I really do not have a good reason for this. This is on the second day I'm going through the hotel in the evening. I'm going down the stairs instead of taking the elevator because I wanted to go into the foyer and kind of look around there. And as I'm coming down the stairs, I hear like I don't know, like I'm not sure what's being said, but it's on the audio recorder. I didn't hear it in real time, but it's definitely saying a word. Check it out and let me know what you think. So Bradley and I kind of agreed, sort of, that the word is something akin to ladybug, maybe ladybird or babybird or something along those lines. Um, I really can't make it out, but it is a female voice. And on the second day I was there, I was one of two people upstairs, and the other person was a older gentleman. So I don't know. I think that that's a pretty weird piece of evidence. But what do you think? Do you think the Hotel Defuniak is haunted based on this evidence? Do you think it's haunted based on my experience? Or do you think it's all just BS? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that bell. Bye.
Here's the door.